We've heard stories about how the Tarkov conflict came into being. Battles that still rage on see fighters using a wide range of weapons and gear. But how is this possible in a province in lockdown, surrounded on all sides? There are certain people you can go to that will furnish you with equipment from all over the world for the right price. Some of them may even have work for you, depending on how far you're willing to go. Information on these shady individuals is scarce, but we can pick out some key details from documents and stories about who they are and why they're here. The first character you're likely to run into in Tarkov is Pavel Yegerovich Romanenko, known by his alias Prapor. His file states that he's a warrant officer in charge of the supply houses that maintain Russian troops blockading Tarkov. In the initial wave of the conflict, he secretly supplied the BEAR PMC with weapons and equipment, but as time drags on, his allegiances have faded, and now he seeks to enrich himself through the trade of illegal surplus guns and attachments. He mostly supplies the partisan fighters of Tarkov with Russian-made surplus weapons, taken directly from the supply dumps beyond the blockade. While he's happy to buy and sell to anyone, the more he trusts you, the more he'll be willing to offer you. He gives you various tasks in exchange for cash and weapons, but he is hesitant to give you any more details. You pick up and drop off various packages and kill a number of scavs, but it's only when he trusts you more that he lets you in on some of the better deals, where you can earn some extremely valuable items if you're willing to pay the price. From talking to him, it's clear he has no love for Terror Group and actively tries to gather evidence against them, even if that's only to sell on to the highest bidder. Throughout the various quests and tasks he gives you, you can learn that he once had friends that worked in the customs area of Tarkov, friends who didn't make it out alive. One such friend being a tanker driver who owned a pocket watch that he asks you to find for the dead man's son. Prapor has formed uneasy alliances with the other traders and sellers in Tarkov. You find out that he uses scavs as messengers to deliver things between places. If you follow his questline enough, you can learn that he's involved with an even shadier group of people who seem committed to the wanton slaughter of almost everyone in Tarkov as a form of entertainment. What initially starts off as clearing locations of scavs quickly escalates into a full-blown betting ring where the loser's prize is death. Prapor slowly becomes distasteful of this behaviour and vows to no longer be a mediator between you and this shady group. It seems he has no problem with killing when it's on his terms, but not in this fashion. He says, however, that this clandestine group may have work for you yet. Overall, we can see that what motivates Prapor is money. He doesn't care what faction you're part of, as long as you can get him what he needs. He obviously has no allegiance to the Russian authorities, selling their weapons and equipment to anyone he deems trustworthy. We can look at Prapor and his behaviour as a microcosm of the Tarkov war economy. He, and many of the other traders, sell weapons to both sides in order to prolong the conflict and make vast amounts of cash for themselves. What motivates him beyond that is not ultimately clear. He dislikes Terror Group for their obvious incursion into his homeland, but for now it seems he is willing to bury old grudges in the pursuit of vast riches from illegal arms sales. He is often the go-to trader for anyone in Tarkov short on cash, and even has at times been known to help out the most disadvantaged mercenaries. Pavel Yegerovich Romanenko is one of the many traders and characters in the Escape from Tarkov universe. Who's your favourite or least favourite trader? And what quests for you are an absolute nightmare? Let me know in the comments.